First time drinking is so
And
interesting.
he's likely lost friends.
Stop.
Yeah.
Let me say something.
Yeah,
Let me say something.
You're right. I did.
You're
lose a
right.
girlfriend.
You're right. The remarkable part is this, okay? 17 years old, being shipped to a different country, right? Learning about different cultures, right? At one point, he's no longer in the military, starts doing comedy, becomes on the Dave Chappelle Show, becomes a fucking star, playing thousands and thousands of theaters, and now you know what I mean? He's killing it. This is a man who's lived a full life of experiencing every little drip of life has to offer, and it's a miracle, okay? He had the talent then, right? You're talking about a guy who is like lived a complete life, who walked through fear, right? And did what he said he was going to do. And see, that's I'm being real right now.
We know what this is going to end, Bob.
No, it's going to end you going, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You Gaysian or whatever you're going to say. Yeah. Go back to Omaha Hill or whatever you're going to say. But I'm saying that when I look at this photo, I see a boy who's about to have an extremely, you know what I mean, excellent life. There's hardships in comedy. There's hardships in the business that we do. But you made it. And you did this as well. You've had so many different lives. You know what I mean? So it's just like, this is a photo of someone that's extraordinary. Even though you look like an old-timey black man now, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Or whatever.
Oh, tap dancing?
Was that?
I don't know.
What was
I don't know what it
No,
was.
you could have danced without.
Yeah.
Maracas.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But like, you know what I mean? Just weathered. You know what I mean? But my point is that. But that's to be honest, you know what I mean? Bulgy eyes, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But like kind of Beetlejuice-like.
Okay, we don't.
But my point is that from the Stern Show. But what I'm saying is that what a life. You know what I mean? And your face reveals a story.
And that life would have been better if I'm telling you, I can honestly say I really appreciate what you said, but no, it really meant a lot to me. And I know this episode, it's not all about jokes, but that life would have been so much better if I would have never met you. This airman has died with the story.
Yeah.
You know how bad my life would have been when I'm like this I never saw
And I could say the same. I could probably say the same.
Rug. I don't want that story.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
I would love to be able to dismiss the part of me meeting you.
Yeah.
But there's something's going to happen. Somebody's going to look at this one day and be like, you know what? They finally did this movie. They finally did that. Yeah. And if we ever do something like that, it'll be fantastic.
But don't you think, though, that you and I in something would be good?
Yeah, I do. Really.
Because we have organic hatred for each other. Yeah, and I think that would play on screen.
No, it would be real.
I think... we wouldn't have to act.
No.
The fighting scenes, oh my God.
They would be like, cut. Be like, no, him. For real. No, really, him.
This guy. Yeah.
That's how it was when I was on HBO's The Corner years ago.
Yeah.
I played a heroin addict, right?
Yeah.
And we actually shot this on location in Baltimore. So we weren't, it wasn't in no studio or anything. Like, we were really in like crime-infested like neighborhoods. In fact, we didn't know who was the real heroin addicts until they said cut. Because they would be like, it'd be like this, yeah, man. And they'd be like, cut. And they'd be like, oh, no, I'm real, motherfucker. I'm going down. And that was years ago.
They use
and you
real
think that it's so interesting that you said that about that guy in the military. And I have had a full life because a lot of times when we're in this business, people think that we're in this business because when we were younger, we stared in the mirror and we were like this, I want to be a comedian, I'm the funniest guy. I never wanted any of that.
Neither.
What I wanted to do, the first thing I wanted to do, I wanted to be an architect, but I wasn't really good at math, so you can't be a motherfucker architect and not good at math. So I said maybe I'd be a carpenter. I wasn't really handy. And I chose the military, not because, I'll be honest, not because I was super patriotic, but I chose it because it was a transition for me. From where I'm from, people of my background, I'll say a lot of black people, when you're not deciding on what you want to do, you're like, this is the best thing for me. In fact, the way they recruit for black people opposed to white people is totally different.
In what? The military?
Yeah, the military.
Okay, I didn't know.
When they recruit you for a white person, they'll be like this, do you love your country? They will ask you these questions. Do you love your country? Will you stand for your country? Do you believe in this and everything? That's how the
patriotic route.
The patriotic side.
Yeah.
For black people, they say, you ever thought about going to college? I'm being honest. That's how they be like this. Yeah, you want the GI Bill? Okay. You play basketball?
Wow.
Wow.